Okay, so the area behind me is where the farmers used to bring their oxen and the ox wagons. This was the outspan area. This is where the oxen stood and the ox wagons. And across the street, we'll be coming to the Checkers parking area. That's where the market was. That's where the trading happened. Just an interesting side note, I mentioned earlier with the spices, the spice trade. At some stage, Roman soldiers used to be paid in salt, and they used that to trade with with the traders whatever they wanted. And the name of that payment in Latin was called your salarium, your payment in salt. And that word just stuck down through the ages, and it became your salary. When you work, you get paid your salary. Okay, we're going to move just across the street to the Protea Hotel, and we'll talk a bit further there. Okay, so the time frame we're in now is the early 1800s. We've got a couple of farmers in the mountains, a couple of fishermen's huts down where the harbor is now, and nothing else. There was no town at all. People often think that the town of Mossel Bay is very old with the sandstone buildings. It's not that old. It's about 170 years old. It's very young compared to Swellendam, Cape Town, for example. Anyways, so all of these ships, they were coming from India to Europe, Europe to India, and they just stopped here for water. And there's a lot of stock on these ships. They've got ornaments, they've got furniture, they've got spices, stuff that could be traded. So there was this guy in Swellendam. His name was Joseph Barry. A lot of Barry still in Swellendam. We've got Barrydale also close to it. And he was a businessman, and he saw the gap in the market, and he came and he set up a trading house. And it was this building here called the Barry and Nephews building. First trading house in the area. And now people started to come in, putting up their houses, starting their families. And this was the spark of the fire that is Mossel Bay today. It all started here. This was the reason people moved in, especially in the Western Cape. If you're wondering how old the building is, and you're driving past it, wondering, oh, how old is this building? You look at the windows or the doorways. If you see this pattern here, you'll see a pattern like this on the doorways or on the windows. Long, short, we call it a key pattern. It's classical to the Victorian era. So if you see that pattern, it means the building was most probably built before 1902. If you don't see it, it's most probably after 1902. It's just a style that died out with the Queen. We're going to go across the street to the first municipal building, and then we'll take it further.